The root is the part of the plant that you cannot see. The roots have got two different functions: to fix the plant to the ground and to absorb the water and minerals from the soil. Some plants have thick roots that store food to use when they need it, for example, the carrots. The stem. The function of the stem are to support the plant and transport water and minerals from the roots to all the different parts of the plant. The stem can be divided into branches. The branches have leaves, flowers, and fruits. There are two different types of plants according to the stem. Herbaceous, they are thin, soft, and flexible. Grasses have herbaceous stems. And woody. Woody stems are thick, hard, and rigid. Trees have got woody stems. The leaves. The functions of the leaves are to receive the sunlight and to use it to produce food for the plant. This process is called photosynthesis. In this process, the plant uses the carbon dioxide and produces the oxygen that animals and people use to live. There are two different types of trees depending on their leaves. Deciduous. These trees lose all the leaves for winter time and grow new ones in springtime. And evergreen. These trees have green leaves all year round. In order to create their food, in the photosynthesis, plants need water and minerals, and carbon dioxide and sunlight. Remember, the roots get the water and minerals from the soils, and the leaves get the carbon dioxide and sunlight from the air. At the end, the food that is created in the leaves is called elaborated sap. The flower is the organ that most plants use for reproducing, that is to say, to produce new seeds. These are the parts of the flower. Petals. The petals have bright colors to attract the insects. The pistil. The pistil is the female part of the flower. The stamen. The stamen is the male part of the flower. It produces the pollen. And the sepals. The sepals protect the flower. Pollinators have a very important job because pollinators help the plants to make seeds or fruits, transferring the pollen from one plant to the other. These are the most famous pollinators: bees, hummingbirds, and butterflies. But there are many other pollinators. Some plants reproduce using seeds. This group can be called plants with flowers. This group has two different types: angiosperm and gymnosperm. Angiosperm plants have beautiful flowers and fruits, all the fruits that we can eat. Gymnosperm plants do not have colorful flowers. They have some special flowers, and they do not have fruits. They usually have cones. The apple tree, it's an angiosperm plant. The pine tree is a gymnosperm plant. There are also plants with no flowers, without flowers. They reproduce using spores. There are two different types of plants with no flowers: mosses and ferns. Mosses live in rocks, and germination is the process of forming a new plant from a seed.